Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name's Nikita and I am 19 weeks and 3 days pregnant currently, and I have literally no idea about anything when it comes to birth, like labor. So I thought today would be a nice opportunity for me and you to research everything childbirth together. So like epidurals and stuff like that. I don't even know what there is to look out, to research for, but I think I'm gonna try and make a birth plan. I know birth plans are never really go-to plan, so I'll make a B and a C plan as well. But I'm just gonna research because I have no idea. All I know is like I'm pretty sure I want an epidural, but anyway, let's just get into it. Let's just do it. I don't know how good this video is going to be because I haven't prepped anything. We're just gonna do it together. We got the laptop here, very dirty. Could give that a clean. And we're just gonna search. What should we start? What should we do first? Let's go to Google and let's search things you need to know. That sounds like a good topic before you give birth. 11 things I wish someone had told me before giving birth. Okay, let's do that. Okay, number one is you can do it. Yeah, okay, well, I think I'm planning on doing some hypnobirthing classes or something like that. And I think the whole thing about hypnobirthing is positive, like you putting yourself in a positive headspace. So pretty much saying you can do it, like this is what our body was naturally meant to do, so you can do it. Because I'm someone that hates pain, and I just know I might get there and be like, tell myself like I can't do this. So yeah, that's something that is a good tip. I think that's something that I'm already considering, is the fact that I need to give myself positive affirmations. I might write them down, and so that I can like get maybe Chris or I'm gonna have my mum and Chris, I'm pretty sure, in the birthing room with me. So that's like probably a first point. That's who I want in the birth suite with me, is my mum and Chris. Hopefully COVID lets that happen, because I'm quite afraid to just do it with just me and Chris, just because neither of us have done it before. But yeah, I think I might like give them even a list of things to say to me. This is if I even get to give birth vaginally, which is what my plan is, but you know, things don't always go to plan, and I know that. Okay, number two is prepare, but don't over prepare. There's approximately 1% chance that your birth is going to go exactly as planned. This I already know. I already know this. This is why I plan on making a B and a C plan, and also my D plan will be no plan. Just go with the flow of whatever is safe, and we'll get your baby here safely. Just like everything in life, things come up and you may find yourself having to make decisions you've never considered. That's what makes everyone's experience unique. Okay, so this is basically what this video and what I'm trying to do is consider, like all options, because I don't want to get there and be like, oh, this is not what I planned. And I know some births can be very traumatic, so I just want to go there knowing that like that is a big possibility. Number three, you're not going to give birth in the car on the way to the hospital. Despite what you've seen in movies and read online, it's doubtful that you're not going to make it to the hospital in time. Yes, I already know this one. I live very close to the hospital. There's never any traffic where I am, so yeah. And honestly, if my labor happens that quickly, I will be so happy. Because yeah, I know labors can go for a long time. So I do know a little bit. My sisters have like, I think I have 13 or 14 nieces and nephews all up. And I watched my sister give birth when I was 10 to my niece Erica. So yeah, like I do know a little bit, but yeah, I just really want to know the things like I don't know anything about like the drugs and stuff like that, and I really want to know. You might get sent home, I know that, yes. There may be a catheter involved. Okay, stuff like this, I don't know what this is. If you decide to get an epidural, which you might, even though you thought otherwise. So my plan, I think at the moment, is yes, I want to get an epidural. I'm not someone that's going to say I just want to do it naturally, because of like I do want, well, that's the thing, I want to know how out of it you get, because I do want to be able to like know that my baby's there when it comes out, and I want to be able to interact with it and stuff, but I don't want to be in a lot of pain if I can help it. So this is what I need to look into. Epidurals, which block the nerves in the lower half of your body, are given about a liter of fluid to prevent a decrease in blood pressure, which can lower your baby's heart rate. And since your lower half doesn't have any feeling and you've had a lot of fluid, you won't be able to control your urine. Enter the catheter. But don't worry, you won't feel it. Epidural, remember. And once you're completely dilated, it's time to push. It will be removed. So a catheter, I didn't even know what a catheter was. That's obviously the thing that collects your wee. Because I've got told you can't move when you've had the epidural, and it's like, what if I want to get up? What if I want to get into a pool of water or something like that? This is the things I need to consider, because I've always imagined myself getting into water at some point, and I don't know. Let's search that now. Let's see. Can you move after you get an epidural? I've never considered not having one, that's the thing. You may be able to feel pressure and discomfort from the contractions, and may be able to move and put weight on your legs with support, though most hospitals will not allow you to walk during epidural because of the risk of falling. There is also a chance that epidural does not work for you, which means it will not provide pain relief from contractions. So there's a chance that I can get this epidural and not be able to move, but still get contractions and feel pain. Okay, cool. I don't know if I should be researching this so early. Well, I'm gonna have to know at some point, but like, I haven't been scared about giving birth at all yet. Usually your nurse is in charge of helping you flip over positions every 30 to 60 minutes after you have an epidural. So I'm just going to be flipping from side to side. Oh gosh. I don't know about this. Okay, so there's a photo here. I'm going to screenshot it now so I can add it to the paper, whatever it's called. I can edit it into the thing right here. Safe positions for a mother with an epidural for you to lay in. So you've got like rolling on your side. You guys will be able to see what it is. Moving on. Okay, so we've got a list of pros and cons according to the internet. Pros. The benefits of an epidural: pain relief, which is the #1 pro, and I think the thing that overrides everything. Allowing you to be present for your birth. An epidural will help to relieve your pain during birth, whether it's vaginal or C-section or via C-section, while also allowing you to be awake and alert. There you go. So like, M's still going to be awake and alert, and apparently if you get a C-section you can have one too. So I didn't know that. So that's good to know. See, like, the whole moving thing's shit, but if I'm still awake and alert and be able to hold on to Bob when he or she gets here, then I think it's gonna be worth it. I don't know, we'll see, won't we? A much needed break for some women, especially if it's your first baby. Labor can last a while and leave you feeling pretty exhausted. An epidural provides a much needed opportunity for you to rest, refocus, and restore your energy before it's time to push. And honestly guys, like, I need that in my life, because when stuff gets too much, I'm just like, I need help. Someone help me. I don't cope with pain. I don't cope with that stuff. I don't like putting myself through pain. So yes, I'm probably going to be that one that's like, give me anything now. That's just how I've always imagined my birth. Like, yeah, that's why I need to do like hypnobirthing classes and stuff, because I'm going to be dramatic. I already know it. Okay, so the cons and a few things I want to consider, and this is what I need to know. Limited movement. I've said that so many times already, but this is not what I'm keen for. You'll also be hooked up to an IV and fetal monitor once you receive an epidural. The majority of women are not able to walk around after receiving an epidural, which means you'll probably not be able to go into the water. A slightly longer labor. Ooh. According to recent studies, there was approximately a 2-hour difference in the length of the stage of labor and the pushing part between women who received an epidural when compared to the women who didn't have an epidural. 2 hours. 2 hours is pretty cray, but like also, I don't know how long my labor is gonna be, so 2 hours might be like a little tiny little piece of cake in the grand scheme of things, or 2 hours could be my whole labor, hopefully. We'll see. Post-birth numbness. So post-birth, I've never even thought about post-birth, like after, like obviously C-section, I've thought about post-birth, but not after naturally, except for like I hope my vagina goes back to normal. Everyone says that it does, but like I really hope so. Catheter. Since the medication used in an epidural will numb the lower part of your body, you may need a urine catheter to put into place if your labor lasts more than a few hours. This catheter will be removed once the epidural wears off, but some women still report a bit of a stinging and discomfort a few hours after the catheter comes out. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a little bit of discomfort and stinging anyway, because I've just pushed out a watermelon. So yeah, I think the catheter is gonna be the least of my worries after I've just given birth to a baby. Epidural risks and long-term side effects. Oh, the baby's moving, guys. It's saying hello. Hi from the baby. You can hear us talking about it, obviously. It's a star already. Well, it believes it is, and I do too. Making any medical decision can be stressful, especially when you're pregnant. It's good to be aware of the risks and long-term side effects of getting an epidural. That I agree with. That's why we're here and that's why we're doing this. But the good news is the overall risk is extremely low. Well, that's good. Well, that's good. Is that all we need to know? Because I feel like that's all we need to know. I don't want to know what the epidural feels like, because I already have heard horror stories. Horror. And I just don't want to know about that. I don't want to know about it. I'll just get it and then I'll work it out myself. And if it was fucking terrible, I'll probably tell you all about it, and you guys will feel exactly how I feel right now. I don't want to hear it. Shush. So we're back to this what to expect. Number 6 on that what to expect list is, speaking of pushing, you might feel like you have to poo. And yeah, I know this one. You probably will poo. I probably will poo. Whatever. It's a whatever type thing. Like whatever. Number 7, but stop worrying about pooping already. Yeah, no, I'm never worried about pooping. I'm like literally gonna be with Chris and my mum and the doctors. I'm like, I don't really care. The doctors have seen it all. Chris, well, he hasn't seen me poo myself, but like I honestly wouldn't care if he did. And my mom, well, yeah, it's fine. She used to change my pooey nappies when I was a baby, so it's all good in the hood. Number 9, there will be 1 million people in the room except for your doctor. During all phases of your labor, and especially when you're pushing, there will be seemingly random people in and out of the room. Typically there is about 3 nurses per delivery, and the doctor, if she's on shift, will come in at the end to deliver the baby. It's probably not a bad idea to talk to your doctor about how she handles deliveries during one of your prenatal appointments. Okay, well that's private, I'm guessing, because I don't have private health. We just have public health in Australia. You can just, well, you have private health here if you want, but it's expensive. I ain't rich, so we're just going to the public hospital. It's awesome. That's where I was born. I'm pretty sure Chris was born there too. Like everyone, that all of my nieces and nephews were born there. It's a good hospital, so I have no doubts in it. So we won't be choosing a doctor, no. And the million people in my room, honestly, I don't really care who's in there. Like, and when it comes to health professionals, I really don't care who's in there. I honestly wouldn't even care if they brought in a student doctor, to be honest. It's fine. Like, you gotta get your experience somewhere, and I'm someone that let you come in and do that. As long as I have professionals there, obviously there's always going to be professionals with a student. Number 10, you give birth twice, and this is obviously your placenta that they're talking about. I wonder if that hurts. I'm gonna say, oh, and don't worry, it doesn't hurt. Okay, that's good. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to do that, like, because yeah, I've seen it just like sort of seems like it just plops out. And placenta, no, I'm not planning on eating it. I don't know, like, I don't think we get offered to eat our placenta. We might, but like, not doing that. No. C-sections aren't as bad as everyone makes them out to be. And yeah, my sister has had 4 C-sections now, I'm quite sure. Yeah, and like, I'm not going to say it's not hard, but it would definitely be hard, but yeah, I'm not going to be too scared because I have seen her do it, and yeah, she's got through it, so I know like it's possible and it's okay. In the end of the day, you live, well, hopefully, but yeah, so yeah, I'm not going to be like, my plan's not to have a C-section, but if it has to happen, it has to happen. Safety first for the baby. And like, I'm not gonna go in there stressing out about, oh my god, what if I have to have an emergency C-section, because if I do, then I do. It will hurt, but the joy of seeing your little one does take it away. Yes. Hopefully. Well, I can't even say hopefully, because I know it definitely will be the best moment of my whole entire life. So yeah, I'm just a little bitch when it comes to pain, guys. Leave your dignity at the door. You can pick it up on the way out. Yeah, I think I leave my dignity literally, I don't even know if I have any dignity at this point. Like, definitely don't, so it's fine. Remember, each contraction means you're one step closer to meeting your baby. Yeah, see, things like this is what I need to write down, so I can be told them and then scream at whoever's telling me that, like, fuck off. I'm in pain, I don't care about your affirmations. Yeah, sorry about all the swearing in this video too, guys. It's meant to be like a video about my baby. I'm just like swearing my head off. Dignity, that's what I'm talking about. I'll come back here and give you guys a whole like labor story after I've done it. I'm gonna try and vlog my labor, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Like, I'll give the cameras to Chris and my mom, or the camera to both of them, to try and get as much as I can, but I don't know how that will go because unpredictable, but I will try. And then after it, I'll come and give a full sit down video where I tell you guys about my labor, and let's see how much of this matches up to what actually happens. Hey, don't need to be the first person to hold or even lay eyes on your baby in order to love them more than anyone ever will. And that's something I probably need to hear too, because that's one of my fears. Like, I don't have many fears when it comes to labor, the pain obviously, but I'm just like, I really want to be able to connect with him or her as soon as it comes out and just have it right there. But if it has to go on to breathing or something like that, then I'll deal with that as it comes. But that is so true. Like, I'm gonna love this baby more than anyone, even if they see it before me, except maybe its dad. Like, me and its dad will love each other, and its grandma, all its family will love it. I'm gonna love it more. Someone says, if you have gas you may throw up. And I've heard, like, I didn't really know that, but like, I've heard that lots of people get sick, like vomiting when they're in labor, and I hate that because I can't deal with vomiting. Not that I haven't stopped vomiting like literally every single freaking day since I've been pregnant, but anyway, that's another story. After birth pains, I need to not look at things for after birth, because like, I don't want to know about after birth yet. No, I don't need to know about after birth yet. Number 33 says, you won't look like Princess Kate when you leave the hospital. Honey, do you want to bet? I don't need makeup and my hair done to look like Princess Kate. I'll be looking like Princess Kate when I leave that hospital with my brand new baby. Someone says the first poop after birth is more painful than birth. I'm literally not looking at anything else when it comes to after birth. And I'll keep reading and I'll find more stuff. That love and connection to you and your newborn may not come instantaneously, but that's normal. Well, I know that's definitely normal for some mums, but I'm already in love with my baby, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for me. Someone wrote, they're going to poke your coochie every now and then to check how far you've dilated. No one told me this, and I was so horrified when I had my first child. Like, I'm sorry, hun, but of course they're going to poke your coochie. How else are they going to look? Like, yeah, I'm so prepared for, like, people to be touching my vagina. Okay, guys, to be honest, this is way too much for me right now. I'm gonna have to end the video here because I'm just getting scared. I need to end the video here because it's getting a bit much. But I think what we can take from this is pretty much that go with the flow, make more than one plan, maybe don't even make a plan. Just, I need to research more because like, that wasn't very good research. That was more me just blabbing onto the camera, which like, I didn't know it was gonna happen, but standard. So I'll do some more research. It'll be boring research though, so like, I'll do it by myself. It's okay, guys. But yeah, that's basically, I think, what the conclusion to this video is. We're just gonna go with the flow. When I write out a birth plan, I'm gonna probably sit down with my mum or Chris, and well, I might get some like questions. We're planning videos here together. I might get some questions off the internet of like, what do you want like for your birth plan, and then get them to ask me, and then hopefully by then I'll have the answers and I'll be able to whack it up into a vid for you guys to see. And then obviously the labor vlog will come and you guys will see if it all went to plan or not. If it went to plan D. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to go watch one of my other videos, I will chuck the little thingy right here. And like this video if you liked it. Turn the post notifications on. You gotta subscribe first as well, obviously, and come back every single Friday. I will be posting a new video, but if you have the post notifications on, you'll already get a notification, so you already know. Anyway, I love you guys and I will see you in the next video.